morning when I woke up. However, it's already so hot, it's going up on the top of my head. On a side note, I'm gonna put my razor in the bathroom so when I shower tonight, I remember to shave my legs and my armpits. I know you can't tell because they're pretty blonde, but I come here and I totally forget to shave. Hey, I told you I'd tell you all the good, the bad, and the ugly about being in Benin. Sarah, be a lady. Shave your armpits later. So, I've been reviewing all the costs that would go into building a children's home. I don't like to call it an orphanage because our kids are not orphans anymore. That is their history, that is not their future. I really like what I'm seeing and I really like how he's thinking for the future. For example, he wants to build the foundation that would accommodate 3 stories. So the foundations have to be built different, whether you want to build single story, 2 stories, or 3 stories. So his thinking was if we get more children in the future, 3 years, 5 years down the road, we can add on to the structure. However, he is a big dreamer, just like me, just like a lot of us. So I told him that the plan that he brought me now, it's actually too big. I told him he has to cut the price in half somehow. I said, listen, somehow you need to work with your partners, the mason, the electrician, all this stuff. And I said, cut it in half and then we can talk. I'm being a good steward of your donations and of your money, which would be about $28,000. And it would be great for the kids. It would be fantastic. It's just they'd have to share rooms, which is normal here. But they'd have a kitchen and a living room and a dining room. Constantine and his wife would have a room to live in because she would be overseeing the entire thing. I told him, let's cut out half this house. I said we can keep this part, cut out the entire back. Something else that I'm doing this morning, nobody gets to judge me for this. They have Tinder in Benin. A lot of it's just the expat community, but it's here and alive and well. And I want to show you somebody's profile picture, and I'm gonna do it. I'm a little leery because it is definitely not safe for work, okay? Children, if you're watching this, go ahead and turn off the vlog for the next 10 seconds, okay? This is someone's actual profile picture here, somewhere in Africa within a 100-mile radius.
Get your lips wet, 'cause it's time to have.
This is how we start our mornings at the foundation. Dance parties. That's good. Ganji ganji. I make a horrible vegetarian in Benin. I actually eat meat here because it's all natural, running around free-range meat. In the States, I don't like to eat meat, but here, I totally throw my vegetarianism out the window. This is rice with peanut sauce and chicken, and Constantine and I are sharing lunch today. Really quick, before we go see the children, it is so delicious. I love it. Sorry to all my veggie eaters out there. There's a Voodoo temple that they had to stop building the road, and they had to completely bypass because they wouldn't let them tear down the Voodoo temple. It's really not a temple, it's a circular cement building, and I want to take video of it. Here it is. Here's the Voodoo temple that they would not let them tear down, and they had to build the road around. They think that this is a sacred space. So, danger if you tear it down, and the bad things will come on you, the bad voodoo. That's it, guys.
It's good for you.
Oui, c'est bon. So, I was just thinking, what I said at lunch made absolutely no sense. That here I would eat meat, but in the States I wouldn't because it's so not regulated here. That here I would eat meat, but in the States I wouldn't because it's so not regulated here. But they just run around free range eating God knows what, and they're skinny little African chickens. But I know there's no hormones and stuff in them, so I know it sounds totally backward. I know, I'm weird, call me weird, I don't care. I'm walking along our land right now after looking at the plans for the house that Constantine had drawn up. I'm so thirsty too. I just restarted a IV infusion for Mom. She actually, this is Mom's hut right here, right behind the land. I think, yeah, Papa's outside taking a nap. See, right there. So Mom's right in there. So this stone is interesting. It was here before Constantine's family moved here. This is used to make sacrifices on for Voodoo, for the house. Here's all the finished products for the Mon Chéri program. All the kids made their paintings last night and they dried overnight. And here they are in the light of day. Aren't they so cute? Oh, Mr. Victorian, he's our oldest. He's got some talent there. Rose decided Rose is the one that's, pardon me. Rose is our child who's going to school to be a hairdresser. She's a little older, probably about 13. So she's an apprentice. And this is the hair dryer that the women sit under. And there's the plug that plugs into the wall. We've got some talent on our hands. We are going to go see George and his wife. They are kind of ancillary partners for Build a Better Benin. And I miss them so much. They are so wonderful. They are such wonderful people. Okay, we are here chez George.
Oui.
Merci beaucoup.
Il n'y a pas de problème.
No. George is amazing. Him and his family are amazing, amazing people. And we start with a glass of whiskey, which is always the best way to start a meal. And then we move on to local Beninese cuisine. This is quel type de c'est boeuf?
Oui, c'est bœuf.
C'est boeuf.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is beef with some cabbage and also some very spicy peppers with sauce. And we eat this with the pat, which is basically like you take it with your fingers and you dip it in the sauce. And then you eat it. And Mama Bernard Lava, she is a very, very good chef. Her food is so good. It is so good. It's the best. Thank you, Mama. Oh, I missed you guys. I missed you so much. Mon cœur se plaît. Tu me manques beaucoup. Oh.
I see
Oh, nous sommes là,
vous avez amazing grace, I see.
Bravo! Bravo! I love you. I love you. Merci pour le quoi bon.
Non, pas de quoi. Merci à toi aussi. Merci beaucoup.
Goudazo. Bon lavé.
Le pasteur Silla.
You're crazy. I love you. La Rouge,
Oui.
c'est une vidéo cinéma. Ok. Ok. Oui, oui. Avec Rose. I am becoming very Beninoise right now with Rose. Her and I. C'est bon? Oui, oui, c'est bon, c'est gaji gaji. Hello. Hello. Good night. I will say bonne nuit.